Because Time magazine came out with a cover story which got your government very riled, calling the Prime Minister an underachiever, and it said, the article was titled, Man in Shadow. And it talks about the good work he did in the 90s and how he squandered that goodwill away now.
Well, don't forget that similar things were said about Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji in 2002, even in worse terms.
So maybe they're fair in their assessment.
One second. But at the same time, if you see the article, there are some good things also with the media that's unfortunately not picked up.
But you have to look at the substance of the article. If 80% of the article criticizes the government and there are one or two lines which praise the government, you have to focus on the headline, which is underachiever. And that is very embarrassing for a government which is so bothered about the international image of its Prime Minister.
This is where the media comes in. They pick out issues and make the headlines. But the content is quite different.
So are you saying that Time magazine, is wrong in its assessment because they're only reflecting internationally what people in India have felt for the longest time?
Don't forget, Rahul, that on the issue of austerity by government, which is now a big issue in European Union, Barack Obama, the President of USA, himself asked the opinion of Dr. Manmohan Singh, the eminent economist that he is, what should be the view of the world view on this issue.
But look at the assessment now. In the past 3 years, the calm confidence that Singh once radiated has been absent. He seems unable to control his ministers, and his new temporary portfolio at the Finance Ministry notwithstanding, unwilling to stick his neck out on reforms that will continue the process of liberalization he began.
Well, Rahul, do you want us to take the view taken by Times magazine as the last word for everyone to accept? We don't accept what he has said.
No, because they are reflecting the international perception of India now, which is also corroborated by facts. Foreign investment is coming into India.
You are again wrong on facts. We have got higher FDI in the last quarter. Don't forget that. Number one. Number two, in our 100% foreign direct investment single brand retail, we've got a huge investment coming in of IKEA,
which is still stuck because they are insisting on certain changes to your norms.
Number two,
which haven't happened yet.
Even Coca-Cola has indicated a much higher foreign direct investment. Whatever the issues are, the intent is clear. The investor confidence has been restored, has been re-established, and I think things have reflected in the share market.
You are saying that no investor is saying this. I was in investors meet recently and they said that the government has killed the India growth story. They were scathing in their criticism of the government, sir.
Well, some corporates may have a view, but don't forget, the largest corporate in India, Reliance, Mr. Mukesh Ambani in AGM, has said he will be investing 100,000 crores in this year in India. Don't forget that.